Hi, I'm Tammy here with It's All About the Dogs, and I'm here with Noelle Blair from Positive Directions Canine Academy, and we are talking today about brushing your dog's teeth.
Yes.
I was just telling Noelle, honestly, I don't concentrate a lot on brushing my dog's teeth, which is not a good thing. But most people don't, do they?
No, not a lot of people do. This is something that I start talking about with my students in puppy class because I think it's an important thing to do.
It is.
This is Bliss. Bliss is going to be 11 in December.
That's awesome.
Hard to believe she's that old.
She's awesome.
She had to have a tooth pulled one time. And we did a dental at the same time because I'd given her something to chew on that was super hard. It was too hard, and it actually fractured one of her teeth.
Oh, no.
So if you're giving your dog stuff to chew on in the hopes that it's going to clean their teeth, you want to make sure that what you're giving them is not as hard as or harder than the surface of the tooth, because you could end up damaging those teeth, and it's going to cost you more in the long run. So things to stay away from are weight-bearing bones, so like the big femurs, especially if they've been bleached, because the bleach stays in the bone and then they're eating bleach. Or I'm not a real big fan of antlers.
Really, because that's all the rage right now.
It is, and that's what my dog did, a slab fracture. I had gotten them as a gift from somebody, and I gave one to one dog and one to another dog, and both of them, her daughter actually ended up with a slab fracture, same tooth, had to have both of them done in the same week, and boy, was that expensive. Ouch.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we brush our own teeth every day.
We do.
Multiple times a day, usually.
I would hope so.
I know I brush my teeth 2 or 3 times a day.
Do you?
Typically.
That's awesome. You know, I feel good if I can get my teeth brushed in the morning and before I go to bed.
Sometimes at lunch I brush my teeth, not every day, but you know. So why would you think it would be any different with your dog?
Exactly. You know, the rule of thumb is you should be doing something for dental health daily. So whether that's giving them something to chew on or brushing their teeth, you need to be doing something every single day.
This is getting bored.
To keep your dog's teeth clean. So as you can see, I've got some toothbrushes here and I've got some toothpaste I'm going to show you. And then this is just a sample of some of the treats that I give to my dogs. These, the brand is Verbeck, and it's the CET enzymatic chews. The enzymes that are on these chews, have a chemical in them that will help soften the tartar. Tartar looks like peanut butter but feels like concrete, and the only way that you're going to be able to get that off is with power tools. So I don't recommend, you know, she's like, I also enjoy having these. Ideally what I would do is I would brush her teeth and then I'd give her this to chew on. That enzyme on there keeps the tartar soft, making it possible for natural chewing and the occasional toothbrush to get off most of that stuff.
Well, and my vet had told me that if you're lax, like I am, in the habit of brushing your dog's teeth, like you should be, then I should be giving them these types of things just because it's going to help.
Now you can see she's pretty excited about this. This is a rawhide flip. It's about 75% protein, and then the enzymes on the outside of it. As with anything, if you're going to give your dog something new, and I'm sure some of you had a heart attack when you heard me say the R word. Rawhide is not necessarily a bad thing for your dog to chew on. Anything can be dangerous if your dog tries to swallow it whole, and it doesn't matter whether it's a rock or a hoof or a rawhide. So,
well, and it depends on where these come from.
Yeah.
So be sure you're reading your labels. These come from Texas, I think it says on here.
I don't.
Fort Worth, Texas.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know that they're made in America.
They're not.
They're not
made
Chinese.
in China.
So,
which is a big thing that's caused a lot of problems because they put one of the things they put glue on those, which is nasty, and there's all kinds of other stuff. So,
you know, in order to create rawhide, they put it through formaldehyde, they bleach it, they scrub it, then they glue it to make it into the shapes that they do. So I don't know if that's necessarily a Chinese thing, but I do know that it is definitely a thing. So
well, and there's also, you can buy pig's ears or cow's ears. I don't like the pig's ears because they're too greasy.
Yeah,
they get grease all over whatever they're chewing on. But the cow's ears and the goat's ears you can get at a place like Murdoch's or something, or online. And we're going to actually have some links to these items in our comments below so that you can take a look at them.
Yes. Now I like these toothbrushes because there's a big and a little end. I would recommend just popping over to the dollar store and getting a $1 toothbrush. And you want to get the kind that are soft or medium, but not extra hard, because you're going to end up raking those gums and making them bleed, and that's going to be painful for your dog, and they're not going to want to have you brushing their teeth. I know my dogs actually look forward to having their teeth brushed, and we do Toes Day and Teeth Day on Tuesday.
That's great, because then you have a schedule for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
We call it Toes Day instead of Tuesday at our house.
Good,
So
yes.
that's how we do it, and it also includes teeth brushing. So the way
So how often do you brush your dog's teeth? Is it once a week?
it's definitely at least once a week. Some days when I'm feeling really good, I will do it. I actually put my toothpaste, and each dog has their very own toothbrush. We don't share toothbrushes. Because you don't want to pass disease back and forth.
Right.
Your dog may have something that you're not aware of, and if you're sharing toothbrushes, that can really cause problems.
Just like people, you wouldn't share your toothbrush with
Right,
someone
you
else.
may kiss
so.
your husband with your mouth open, but you don't share his toothbrush. So,
There you go.
same kind of thing. You make so basically what you're going to do is you're going to try to hit where the teeth and the gums meet, because that's where the tartar starts to collect. If the tartar collects along that gum line, what ends up happening is the gums get red, they get swollen, and just the simple act of eating kibble can actually break that open. And when that happens and the gums start to bleed, all that disease and bacteria that's contained in the tartar goes into the blood supply, and it will travel to all of the major organs, and it causes organ failure. So it can cause liver failure, kidney failure, it can cause all kinds of problems. So it's really important to keep your dog's mouth as clean as possible. If you enjoy your dog and you want to have them with you as long as possible, you can actually increase your dog's life by 3 to 5 years just by weekly brushing.
Just by brushing their teeth. That is amazing.
Isn't that amazing?
That is truly amazing.
And you get to save about $1,500 to $3,000
on vet bills.
On vet bills
Yep.
for not having to have them anesthetized and done. So this toothpaste here, I am going to put the lid back on. It is Verbeck. Again, it's the same brand that I just showed you with the chews, and this is poultry flavor, and my dogs love the poultry flavor. They think it's the best. And I do have kind of a funny story that I'm going to share with you guys. I have a friend, we were at a dog show, and one early morning, it was like 4:30 or 5, we had an early ring time. She said, "Noelle, does toothpaste go bad?" And I said, "I don't think so, why?" And she goes, "Oh my God!" She had brushed her dog's teeth the night before, and she had their toothpaste next to her toothpaste. She brushed her teeth with the dog's toothpaste that morning.
That's pretty hilarious. Oh my God.
I thought it was pretty doggone funny.
Oh yeah. Well, I came home one time. The toothpastes are flavored, and I had not gotten the drawer completely closed, and I came home to find the tube of toothpaste and the toothbrushes all in the living room, chewed up.
Yeah, they can eat the whole tube of toothpaste, and that's not going to hurt anything.
Yeah.
So the way that I get my dog started with this is first I just let them smell and kind of lick the toothpaste. So if you've got a dog who's never had their teeth brushed, that's how I would recommend starting. At night when you're watching TV, just reach down with your thumb and kind of move the lips around and pull the lip back and then put it back and maybe give them a treat. So teach your dog that you might be in there looking in their teeth and handling their mouth. And as you can see, she's really used to me doing this. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull her gums back, and I'm going to concentrate on where the teeth and the gums meet. And as you can see, she kind of shied back a little bit at first, but that's not such a big deal. Oh, where are you going, girlfriend? So what you want to do is you want to concentrate where the teeth and the gums meet, and you want to move in a circular motion. So it's a lot like this right here. Good girl. Excellent. Do one tooth at a time if all you can do is one tooth. Maybe start in the front and then work your way towards the back. You may have to hold them in your lap. Hey, she's like, wait a minute, do not jump off the table.
Here, I'll put
I
this
did
back
notice
over
that
here.
she's got a sore in her mouth just a minute ago, so that may be why she's reacting the way that she is. The most important thing is that the more you do it, the better your dog's going to get at it, and they're not going to mind it quite so much. So that's my toothbrush talk.
Awesome. So stay tuned for more grooming tips, and we'll be having more stuff as we go along.
Awesome.
So stay tuned, and thanks. check the links below, and if you want to sign up for classes at Noelle's, you can go to Positive Directions Canine Academy. Link is in the bottom. So thanks, and have a great day.
Bye. Silly girl. She's like, I don't like that. Here you go.